Yoshi Unleash starts now.
Welcome everyone to Yoshi Unleashed with Yoshi Tatsu. I am your co-host Lee Walker. I am joined by Sean of Kayfabe Wrestling Collector, and we have our host Yoshi Tatsu. Yoshi, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm always good.
Awesome, Sean. How are you doing today?
I'm sleepy, but I'm okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. I'm good. Yoshi,
You
what have you
always
been doing
sleepy.
this week? Because I haven't been talking to you much.
Yeah, you always sleepy.
Yeah. Well, get a couple of beautiful girls on the side and stuff like that. That would be nice, right? And then you won't see me doing a podcast today.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. My wife is next door. She'll probably kill me.
I know you are always busy, so you always getting tired, right? Sleepy.
Well,
I think.
that's because I'm serving you, man.
Mm. So your response is very fast. I text you, I email you, always you reply very fast, very quick.
Unless I'm sleeping. Like you if you try to call me like you usually do, call me 6 o'clock in the morning, you know I won't be picking up.
Yeah, but
like unless I'm not sleeping yet at the time, then you know it's easy for me to pick up the phone. But if you call me in the afternoon, boom, I'm usually picking up right away.
Yeah,
but what have you been up to this week? It's not about me, it's about you, man.
Sorry,
No, I'm asking you, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, okay. This week sorry, like the voice is really delayed.
No, what have you been doing this week?
Yeah, so I went to north part of Japan, and yeah, we wrestle.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hokkaido?
Yeah. No, not so much. Like in the little like battle.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Niigata?
Yeah, Nagata, yeah.
Niigata and Yamagata and like Sendai.
Okay.
Yeah, like north part.
Mm.
Yeah, we went to the wrestle. Then I went to DDT.
Mm-hmm.
October 7th, last Saturday. So Omori and me had a tag match against Akiyama and Kotaro, Asian tag. We challenged, but yeah, we failed.
Well, Akiyama and Omori started the same time, though. So
yeah,
that must have been interesting when they were both in the ring.
Yeah, they're same age, but a couple of months is faster. Akiyama is faster in all Japan. That's why Akiyama-san says Omori. Omori-san says Akiyama-san.
Okay.
Same age, but only maybe half year difference.
Oh, okay.
In dojo,
Lee, something for you that don't know in terms of how you how you approach someone, even if they are slightly older than you. There's a certain way to call them when you see them. So if for example, some of the wrestlers when they see Yoshi, even though they may be just like 3 months younger or whatever, they will still have to say Yoshi-san and stuff like that. So in the Western culture, you just usually call them by their last name or their first name and things like that. But in Japan, the hierarchy it's still in existence. So yeah,
Is it like a respect thing?
yeah, it's a respect
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, cool.
So I was in New Japan when I was young Ryan. So Yano-san, you know Yano, right?
Yeah.
Toru Yano.
Yeah.
He was in dojo like 2 months faster than us.
Right.
Me, Nakamura, Taguchi, Goto, Nagao. Only 2 months faster in dojo, Yano, right? But and especially Yano-san, I say Yano-san, but he's 1 year younger than me, but still 2 months faster than me in dojo. I say Yano-san. Yano-san calls me like my real name is Yamamoto. He says Yamamoto. He calls me Yamamoto. I call him San. Yeah. 1 year.
You know what though, with Yano is that, you know, when I still remember when he first showed up in New Japan, like he was a complete badass.
Yeah.
But now it's, oh man, sometimes I watch his matches and I'm like, man, I miss that badass Yano, rather than, you know, the comedy character that comes out, you know, and sell his stuff and things like that. I was like, oh man, you know, and you know, the poking up the ass, that kind of stuff too. You know, he has that thing with, like, with the two fingers and go poke up the ass and stuff, and that's where I'm like, oh god, yeah.
Under Japanese psyche.
Yeah.
Like mist, you know.
Yeah. He was, man, Lee, you need to go back and see when Yano had his feud with Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Those were insane stuff, man. But now it's just yeah, it's kind of like that. But that's my opinion of being a fan. Yeah, so
yeah, but
yeah, so you still doing DDT tours like this coming week, or are you going to be on All Japan events?
I will be in Ryogoku. DDT is a big match in Ryogoku. Yeah. I was on DDT. I will be on DDT.
Well, okay.
Yeah, big match. November 21st, something. Yeah.
November 21st. Ooh, that's
think.
around the time that I'll be in Japan.
I think so.
Yeah. I'll need to work my schedule on that. I'll need to work my schedule on that.
I will check again, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think you do have a show. Well, I don't know. Let me double check on that. It's just, you know, it's the schedule stuff. It's drive me insane lately. That's drive me insane too, because for the viewers that don't know, I'm heading to Tokyo middle next month for some business trip, and I'll be spending time with Yoshi to handle some business stuff as well. So, like, a few stuff it's going absolutely insane. That's why. But yeah. Shall we move on to this week's news? So, you know, see if Yoshi, if you have any insight on that. I think one item, and Lee and I, when we were talking in private, we had such a big laugh on that because we thought it's absolutely insane.
What?
Check the screen. Check the screen. I'm gonna share it right now, and you guys can see. So WWE, NXT, and AEW had their, you know, head-to-head, calling the Tuesday Night War.
Yeah.
And that was Tony Khan's tweet replying to House of Wrestling's tweet that they were talking about, you know, how Triple H and Shawn Michaels looks to have a message for Tony Khan. And the Tony Khan's reply was this, calling them bald assholes.
Wow.
Like, yeah, so that's the first thing. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah. and then it gets better. The next day, now that I think that's after the ratings came out, and that's when AEW lost that one comparing to WWE. I couldn't find the other tweet, but this is one of them. And Tony Khan he's really taking things personal.
Really?
And, as you guys can see, you can read this. This weekend marked 1 year since Mayo Clinic saved my mom's life. During her ordeal, many AEW talent came to me alleging WWE tampering, inducing them to break their contract. I'll never forget these phone calls at her side in the hospital. It's when business became personal to me.
Oh.
And I'm just, I don't know. I mean, Lee, you can chime in on this as well, obviously. And then it's just, do you guys think that Tony Khan it's allowing everything in this whole wrestling bubble get to him?
You think this is shoot?
It is a shoot. It has to be a shoot.
So the other tweet was after losing the NXT AEW Dynamite Tuesday.
I couldn't find that one.
The ratings in themselves were AEW had 609,000 and NXT had, it was like 921 or 927,000 viewers. Tony Khan had gone out and tweeted, didn't mention anything about his ratings, but he did bring up in the tweet that guys like John Cena and The Undertaker have never appeared on any WWE programming that had under 1 million views and under 400,000 in the key demographic of the 18 to, I believe it's 49 years old in males. So that was what that tweet was about. He was basically bashing WWE for bringing in their top stars and still not hitting 1 million views.
Well, I mean, Yoshi, what do you think? What do you think about, first of all, what do you think about Tony Khan's tweets? Like, do you see like, Antonio Inoki, for example, okay? Would he go absolutely insane like this with ranting to the public about the competition? Have you ever seen that? Or Choshu for that matter, or Chono-san for that matter?
Yeah, so rating is very important, right?
Yeah.
So this is a real number. So so maybe shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you seen for example, Chono-san or Antonio Inoki or Ricky Choshu will back in the day there wasn't Twitter or X, but would you see them, screaming something like this to the media?
Yeah.
Being this personal, like, really showing emotions and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, not on social media. So old school on the ring.
Yeah.
Antonio Inoki or Joshu and Masahiro Chono says like shoot, like a Tony Khan this time. Yeah, but not on SNS. I've never seen.
But to do it like that though, I mean, if you're doing it in the wrestling ring, you're teasing something that for the audience to see that it's planned. So, they have something in their mind that is actually planned. But this, it's clearly like someone that is not with a sane mind at this point. Like it's someone that I think it's on a breakdown. Would you think so, Lee?
I know that Sean, you and I usually play this. I'm a voice of reason here and everything, like good cop, bad cop sort of deal. But I have to agree, and it was even to a point that like Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer had even reported that those in AEW feel that Tony Khan should step away from Twitter. So my thing is the way I looked at it is, and Yoshi, you've been part of WWE. I don't think this is something you would see like a Vince McMahon tweet. He would never do anything like this.
Yeah, never.
I mean, I think there's times when you can talk about things like that, but I would do it behind closed doors. I wouldn't be out there because it's in my opinion, it's a bad look. It's a bad look for him, and it's a bad look for the company. It's a sore loser.
Lee, you mean like AEW recommend to stop tweet the post on X for
like
Tony Khan?
Apparently people within the company feel Tony Khan should kind of step away from Twitter after these last few rants that he had.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Yoshi, the company that I'm building right now, I have my detractors too. I mean, Lee, the same thing. Yeah. But you're not going to see me and for every single negative comment or every single item that people are going to be talking about, that I'm going to go, okay, you know what, yada yada, I'm just going to scream my lungs out. Because if I'm doing that, I'm pretty much stopping me of what I need to do in terms of building my business. I should be focusing on my business instead of worrying about these detractors or everything else. So even for me as a small company to know this, I mean, maybe it's an ego thing. I don't know. But, I mean, Yoshi, you have seen, you were in WWE for so many years, and I'm sure you have seen some of the tactics, some of the promotional tactics with WWE. What do you think that if Triple H sees this, if Vince McMahon sees this, what will they do? What would they do? Oh, I can see your face right now.
It's difficult to. It's difficult question.
Do you think they will go? Do you think they will go laughing at that tweet, or will they just go, "Don't care. We're not going to say anything. We're just going to keep on doing stuff that we do every single day"?
So when they see that, I think they're surprised a little bit, but don't care, right? Yeah, I think
exactly what a business should do, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So Vince and Triple H, they are very smart. So I think they just ignore, just don't care. I think. I don't know, just my opinion.
If you are, say for example, okay, if you are in AEW right now, okay, and you see your boss doing this on Twitter, what will you do? I'm putting you on the spot for this one. I want to see. I want to see what you say on this one.
I don't say anything.
You won't say anything. You're just like, don't know. Don't care.
I like that response.
Yeah, no. Okay, I can't understand English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what, Yoshi? Speaking of AEW, we had seen CM Punk had been terminated by Tony Khan, and we started getting some conflicting reports.
So there are two reports. Yeah.
So will he return to WWE?
Yes, there's conflicting reports.
All right. I need to share screen on this one as well, so Lee can see. Right. So you guys can see it. See, I did some work. Okay, so this is CM Punk fuels rumors during this CFFC MMA appearance following AEW firing. Okay. Oh wait, that's another one. Okay, so he did say something along the lines of, "I got some time on my hands for the next 2 months." Okay, that's from Bleacher Report. But there is also another one that recently that came out. Now, Lee, maybe you can help me out on this one. Is it Dave Meltzer that mentioned that the deal went south, right?
Yeah, him and Brian Alvarez had brought it up, saying that CM Punk had reached out to WWE, or CM Punk's team had reached out to WWE, and basically that WWE declined to bring CM Punk back. But there's also been some other subtle hints that WWE has done. Commentator Corey Graves quoted a song lyric, I believe or like a movie quote of something that CM Punk really likes. And then this past Monday night, very unlike Shinsuke Nakamura used CM Punk's finishing move, "Go to Sleep." So WWE has also been throwing hints out. I mean, this is just my opinion. These new reports are to, I guess, in my opinion, throw us off track, because Survivor Series is in Chicago this year. And I just think that they're just trying to throw us off, that, hey, somehow it got leaked too early and we want to put a kibosh to it because they want the surprise.
And I think CM Punk also, when he was on his, I think it was on one of the was it CFFC show, that he also mentioned something, I forgot what it was, that you know, and there was some kind of background music playing. I think that's what it was too.
It was the theme to last year's Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So there was also that, and that was this past week, actually, at their latest event that had happened. So Yoshi, with all this information, we're getting two stories. What do you think about it? Do you think CM Punk goes back to WWE?
So we Japanese don't understand that thing. So one time, WWE and CM Punk is the fault each other, right? Like a big fault, right? Big.
Yeah. So they had a big problem with each other.
Like go to court, right?
Yeah. That was the one when the doctor that was in WWE suing. It wasn't WWE suing CM Punk, but it was a doctor in WWE suing CM Punk and Colt Cabana, and that got the fallout of Colt Cabana and CM Punk because of money issues.
Yeah, so in Japan, like Japanese wrestling company had their problem with the wrestler, they never use the wrestler. Like this is Japanese culture, I think. But we don't. I don't. Yeah. At least I don't understand. One time big fight.
But do you think he will go back to WWE though? In your opinion?
My opinion, I don't think so. But so Vince and Triple H is smart. If it's become the big business, they will use CM Punk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said no about CM Punk going back to WWE. I think he will go back to WWE. How about this? Let's do a bet. Okay. Let's do a bet. Let's do a bet on one dinner or lunch. If I lose, I buy you lunch, and you lose, you buy me lunch or dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Lee being the referee here. Keep that on record.
Right down the middle. I mean, there's not much of a choice, but it's either going to happen or it's not. there's no.
Sorry, you can't be you can't be in on it, unfortunately.
Yeah. But speaking, of CM Punk going to, WWE, Yoshi, you also were in the company at the time when Edge, Adam Copeland, was in WWE. He has now joined AEW and has had a match already. So what do you think about Edge, Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar, going from WWE to AEW?
Yeah, but I was surprised. So I think he always in WWE. Never go and any wrestling promotion. I thought, but he went to, right? I was very surprised.
Yeah, he 25 years in WWE.
Yeah.
And
I like him very much.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to meet Adam at the big event in New York City. Very, very nice guy.
Very nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And with the topic of WWE, Sean, I think you saw this past Friday, as well as I did. Yoshi, SmackDown has a new general manager.
Yeah.
And that new general manager,
too.
yeah, is former NWA World Champion Nick Aldis.
Yeah, he never had a contract with WWE, right?
Never.
No.
Never, right? This is the first time, right?
Yeah.
His wife had. His wife is Mickie James.
Yeah, Mickie James. Yeah, I know. We are friends. I hope.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like Mickie James.
What?
He says, I hope.
What?
Yeah, I like James. Mickie James likes me, I hope. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are friends.
Okay.
We were being WWE same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
how do you think,
she's very nice.
how do you think Nick will do as a GM in part of WWE?
I don't know, but yeah, I'm happy to his success. Actually, I saw him this April in Melbourne.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, when you were on tour with Tajiri?
Yeah. Tajiri and me in Melbourne. So we saw him. I saw him. Then we talk about Mickie James. He's yeah. Yeah, I think that was my first time to see him. But yeah, he's very gentle. He's big guy. He's bigger than me. Yeah, handsome face, big. Yeah, I I I was wonder. I wonder why he never had a contract with WWE. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it took him this long to get a WWE contract, to be honest. I mean, he was Magnus in TNA, now Impact. And then, he just kind of went on the independent scene for so many years. But I do have to say his style is very old school if you look at it. And I think it's going to be really interesting as to what kind of role he actually plays in WWE, because he obviously looked the part. Like, he's very, very posh. But at the same time, he's got that look, I think. Even though his age is catching up with him a little. But I think that it's a good chance for him to be something big in WWE if WWE is using him right.
Yeah.
Well, right now, the only thing I know is that obviously they're using him as a GM, but I would definitely like to see him step into a WWE ring at least one time. As long as we get that, I'd be okay. But I would like to see him wrestle.
Because initially, I think the reports came out was the fact that he was going to be a producer.
Yeah.
But I think now that has to change.
So Raw's manager is Adam Pearce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then SmackDown is Nick, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so never say never.
See, it goes back to that whole CM Punk thing, never say never.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that Michelin dinner. Let's see which sushi restaurant is really expensive in Japan.
Okay. How's lunch in Fridays?
Oh God. Fridays again. Where's the night?
Nearby Tokyo.
See this? This is your figure, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yoshi, are you ready for the fan question of the week?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This comes off from a YouTuber named Dead Men XXX. He would like to know your thoughts on your experience in CMLL and would like to know how come you never went back. And I picked this question this week because this week AEW announced a working relationship with CMLL.
Okay.
So that's what drew up this question when I saw it. So what are your thoughts on, taking part of, the promotion CMML down in Mexico, and how come you never went back?
I have no idea, but that was very good experience for me. So when I went to CMLL, I went to the how should I say newspaper company. Like many big newspaper company. So this is like a not sports, like a not sports newspaper, like a regular, big newspaper company I went to, then my article is like this big on newspaper, made like 4 or 5 newspaper in Mexico when I went to CMLL. Former WWE superstar Yoshi Tatsu is coming, something like that. So that was big news. Then I was on Arena Mexico. There Tuesday and Friday they have a match in Arena Mexico every week. Then the Fridays Arena Mexico is bigger than Tuesdays, I think. Then the Fridays Arena Mexico show is the like a most important show. Then I had a match against I forgot what name something junior. I forgot.
There's so many juniors in Mexico.
Yeah. So I had the main event, the singles match. I had the singles match in main event against him. He's like a Mexican Tanahashi. Oh, I forgot the name. So
Hang on, I'm gonna try to find it.
Yeah, he was on New Japan too. So
Valador Jr.?
What?
Was it Valador Jr.?
No, his long hair, like curly hair, long hair.
Nicole Casas?
No. The handsome face.
You had a match with Valador Jr. in CMLL.
Brother Jr.
Yeah, Valador Jr. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I said.
No, your pronunciation is bad.
Yeah. Blame me. I'm Chinese.
I couldn't. So yeah, Brother Jr. I had a singles match on main event of Fridays Arena Mexico. That was very big deal. So yeah, that was good experience. But and why I never go back to CML, I have no idea. But
all right,
you were playing heel, right? I remember you were playing heel.
Yeah.
Like it's the first time I've actually seen Yoshi like really playing heel.
Yeah.
And I still find it weird.
Yeah. But they won't want me to be heel.
While we're on that topic, how was it for you to be a heel for the first time?
I tried to be heel in WWE because I wanted to be heel too. Then I tried a couple of times in the house shows in WWE. But Vince told me, you can't be heel. You're like your face, your character. When I do like a sneaky things, something bad thing, but everybody cheer me, no boo. So WWE told me, hey, you can't be here.
I told you, you're a natural baby face.
Yeah, you told me.
Stop thinking about being a heel.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let me be the bad guy.
Yeah, let Sean be the bad guy here. Yoshi, you had I did notice looking up your match history in CMML, you did have a match with Dragon Lee, who's currently in WWE, and in the same match, it was a 6-man tag. You faced Dragon Lee, and in the same match, you also faced Mystico, who is debuting on AEW Rampage this Friday. So what was it like squaring off against those two?
Yeah, Actually, I think I won to Mystical. I think that much. I think so.
You
Then
used to wrestle the first Mystical before, right? Like he was the first Sin Cara.
yeah, so this is a like a funny story. So first Mystical, and who is the first Mystical?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know?
Who was the first Mystical? Oh God. Can't remember off the top of my head now. Damn. Okay, enlighten us. Tell us.
So the second Mystical was Break, right? Very famous, right? Second one
Mm.
is, but first one is not famous, and I had a short time. Then the second one is like a big star, right?
Mm.
Then I don't know. Can I say his name or not? It's bad thing, right?
You can say
I don't. I mean, I don't know. Did he go? Did he go with other characters though?
Yeah, I don't know about the first Mystical. Okay, this is like switch. First Mystical and second Mystical, right? Then
Mm.
in WWE,
Mm.
first single is a second Mystical.
Oh, all right. Hunico. I remember
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
yes.
The
And he
second
wrote Copy.
second single
Yeah.
is first Mystical. Switch. It's interesting.
Ah.
It's very interesting. The first Mystical was Hunico. The second one is a like first Sincala, right?
Yeah.
But the second Sincala is Funico. The switch,
Yeah.
first
I
one and
remember,
the second one switch.
I remember
Wow.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because Unico has a tattoo.
yeah,
And I remember WWE kind of joking about it, like, oh, Sin Cara got a tattoo. I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the first Japanese wrestler and the first and end Japanese wrestler. I had a match against the first Mystical and the second Mystical and the third Mystical. I had a
Oh, there's a
match.
third mystical.
Yeah,
Good Lord.
Wow.
the first Mystical is Funico, right? Then
Mm.
I didn't have match against first Mystical, but I had a match with Funico in WWE. That means
Mm.
I first Mystical, right? Then
Mm.
I had a match against the second Mystical. So that means second Sin Cara, I had a match in WWE. The third Mystical in CMLL, I had a match in 2016 something.
Mm.
So I had a match with first Mystical and second Mystical and third Mystical. I think only Japanese wrestler. I think.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
think so.
That's crazy. That's some crazy facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Oh,
it's interesting, right?
very,
Yeah.
very, very interesting. Well, Yoshi, I got one last question for you to wrap
Yeah.
up the show today.
Mm.
If you could pick any current WWE superstar, who would you like to face?
Now or old?
Let's do a current superstar and let's pick a legend.
Old legend.
Yeah.
Current. Okay. This is the first time to say Actually, I want to have match against Shinsuke Nakamura.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay.
But this is secret only here, Don't say anywhere. This is secret, okay?
Okay.
Someday, Never
Okay.
say never.
All right. And how about a legend? What a legend you would like to face that you never got to?
But this has never happened. But I wanted to have match with Undertaker, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels. But one time I touched against Shawn Michaels and Royal Rumble.
But you were tagging with Shawn Michaels, right? You weren't tagging against him, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Then but I wanted how much. Yeah, Shawn, Undertaker, and Bret Hart. Yeah, these three guys.
Okay.
But that's
Think about it.
Wow. 3 great names. 3 WWE Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find Yoshi Unleashed with Yoshi Tatsu at youtube.com/Yoshi Unleashed or youtube.com/Yoshi Unleashed. You can also find the podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, and Red Circle. It's Yoshi Unleashed. Yoshi, close the show out.
Okay. Thank you for watching Yoshi Unleashed. See you next time. Bye-bye.